we're coming to you live from Lincoln Financial Field. Welcome to this matchup between two teams from the NFC as the Rams get set to take on the Eagles. Let's see how it plays out today as we get set for the kickoff. Christensen in to kick this one off.
To start the game.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is handled by Norris. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game.
Get it up. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Go low. Go low.
The Eagles with a four-man front.
Let's go.
With a counterplay. Johnson is there on the stop at the 25.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Watch a man.
Only one man back. Hand it off to the back. Can't bring him down. Clausen is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here, and he breaks a tackle and keeps moving forward. I'll tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Get me going. Come on. Watch in. Watch your eyes. All game, baby. Come on.
Tosses it out to the right.
Here we go, baby.
Dishman hauls him down behind the line. He's there to make yet another outstanding defensive play.
He made a name for himself with plays like that. He's one of those guys that every defensive coordinator would love to have on his team. He's smart, he plays with good intensity, and he's a heck of a leader on and off the field.
All right, let's go.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. He always displays great awareness, and he gets him there and brings him down for a loss.
I'll tell you, he might be one of the smartest linebackers in the NFL right now. He anticipates, closes, then boom. He drags the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here is a 3rd and long situation.
28-yard line.
Here we go. Don't worry about it. It's coming.
Dimebacks in for this play.
Watch the play.
Dropping back. Throwing. Almost intercepted. Smith was the intended receiver on that play. Number 25 with the coverage. Molden is back to receive this kick. That one slips right through his hands. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Here I come.
Looking to run it here. Perry is there on the stop at the 47-yard line.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking. But blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
2nd and about 1.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Come on. Yeah, you see me.
The Rams line up in a 4-3.
What's the hard count? Yeah.
On the carry. Singleton is there for the tackle at the 50-yard line. He bulldozes through the line for the first. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Gets the pass off. He finds his man. Thompson is there on the stop at the 37-yard line. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
The Rams line up in the quarter defense. The rush is on. Pumps with the throw. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
He needs to do a better job reading the defense. He didn't appear to see the defender, who was right there waiting to pick it off. He was just lucky that he didn't get there a little sooner.
Little was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
We're talking about Green. Good shoot. Go make a play. Let's turn it up, D.
Under pressure. The big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. He won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
After the sack, they'll be looking at third and long here.
43-yard line.
Get it, son. Rush in.
Only one man in the backfield. Closing in, going deep. He has it. Turner is there for the tackle at the 13.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Here we go. Under 10.
Pressure, and he's hit as he throws.
He decided to try and pass it, but he was taking so much heat that it just kind of wobbled out of there.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
13-yard line.
Taylor is the deep back. He hands it off. Wright is there on the stop at the 1-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense. Number 49.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
It's first and goal at the 1.
They ain't got nothing. Keep it up.
The backs are lined up in an I. A little misdirection. Norris comes up to make the play at the 5. They did a good job swarming to the ball and stopping that play.
That's always what you have to do to the run. You have to get penetration. You have to get in their backfield before they can get started.
Second and goal.
And that's exactly what they did.
5-yard line.
Bring it up. So we gonna take it. Deuce it. Hey, score.
It's the toss to the left. Eaton is there on the stop at the 4.
1 yard
Taylor is able to get a yard or two on the toss. It's third and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's dictate. Regular. Come on.
Only one man back.
All day, baby.
Gave it off. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. The point after is good. The offense in complete sync that time, successfully driving it down the field and into the end zone.
Anytime you get that kind of effort, it puts a surge through your whole team. The defense wants to come out onto the field and do their job quickly. so their offense can get back onto the field.
Christensen looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Back to return.
He got all of that one. From the 2.
It's still very early. This is one of those spots where you'd like to be able to respond and put the ball in the end zone.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
At the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch your man.
They'll go from the I formation. Number 52 is there for the tackle at the 25.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here, Cole. Watch the snap down.
Bruce, the lone back. He gets the carry. Number 25 comes up to make the play. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. But you got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
The Eagles come out in a dime package. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throws it. Caught out of bounds. He barely got that one off.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. What it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Keep moving. Hey, let's go one deep. Watch each other back.
He tucks it away. Nice play fake. Gets the pass off. Dishman had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Third and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
One more, Sonny. Let's go.
Ballard using split backs. Steps up. Pressure coming. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Smith was his intended target.
Intended receiver on the play.
Number 10 is ready to punt this one away. Molden back to return. They'll spot this one where it went out. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Hold the look. Get some slack going.
Using split backs.
Keep the throttle down.
Hand it off to the fullback. Eaton comes up to make the play at the 44. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go, boy. 28.
Gets the handoff on the delay. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. And that play runs right into a roadblock.
And the roadblock was a big old defensive lineman who wasn't fooled by the draw at all.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Keep it up. Hey, let's go.
The Rams come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Throwing. And he hits his target. Perry is there on the stop at the 43-yard line. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Watch your eyes.
The rush is on. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. This one will be spotted at the 28. It's his third tackle of the contest. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
And they're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
One. Here we come.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Eaton records the stop at the 18. Taylor pushing his way through the would-be tackler as he picks up solid yardage.
First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
He got it into the end zone on their last red zone drive.
Regular. Lucky. Play hard and fast, baby. Let's go.
Hand off to the tailback. Thompson is there for the tackle at the 13. And he picks up about 4. Down inside the 15.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
Only one man back.
Let's go.
They give it to the halfback. Turner comes up to make the play. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
It's first and goal at the 5-yard line.
Let's go. Bring it up.
The Eagles line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Humps steps up.
It's almost like they knew what the snap count was going to be in that one. When he sees a rush coming, he has to know who his hot read is and get the ball to him more quickly.
It's second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Hey. Everything you got.
With a counterplay. Perry is there for the tackle at the 3. After 1 quarter of play, the score is 7-0. Eagles.
The score is Philadelphia 7, St. Louis.
The teams as switch sides, and we'll start the second quarter. It's third and goal at the 3-yard line.
You turning it up. Defense, get ready.
Hand it off. Touchdown. Taylor got the carry and put it in for 6 for the second time. Christensen comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. After the touchdown, the score is 14-0 Eagles.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Norris back to return.
This one is fielded by Norris.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
go, baby.
The Eagles with a four-man front. With a counter play. Good read by the defense there, as they knew the quarterback was going to run with it, and they shut him down. Ball on their own 15.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Deuce it, deuce it.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Dishman comes up to make the play at the 17-yard line. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
One more, fella. Careful.
The Eagles come out in a dime package. Gets rid of it. It's broken up.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. Fair catch called for. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the
Holding
play.
on the receiving team. Number 57.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. With the throw, the wide receiver has it. Turner is there for the tackle at the 47. You give him some time, he'll hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Rams with a four-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Look at that. Perry is there on the stop at the 42. Taylor picks up some tough yards there. Second and 5.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
The Rams come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Throws it. It's going the other way. They sent the corner on a blitz, and it created a turnover.
There are good times to send your corner, and there are bad times to send your corner. That was a good time.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Setting up play action with the pass. Nearly intercepted. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Number 39 is there on the stop at the 35.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
The Eagles come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Pass was incomplete. Good call by the defense as they sent the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. From the 26-yard line.
37-yard punt. Return for a gain of 3 yards. First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go, boys.
Taylor, the lone back.
Don't stop that motor. We like a power.
He'll pass on first
Go make
down.
the play.
Throwing. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
Look at the big old defensive lineman. He does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass.
Come on. Here we go. Yeah, you see me. Let us dictate. Keep it up.
Myers with a man in motion.
You gotta have it, D. Come on. It's showtime, man.
Gives the ball off. Wilson is there on the stop. They blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
One of us will make a play. Here we go.
The Rams come out in a dime package. Gets the pass off, and this pass is complete. Turner comes up to make the play at the 46. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
First
So
and
they
10.
have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
The Rams come out in a nickel package. He hands it off. Great fake with the pass. This one falls incomplete. Laid it up a little too softly that time.
Second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
Taylor, the lone back.
Hey, let's go. Let's go, boys.
Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. Right is there for the tackle. Myers with a 3-yard completion. That'll bring up third down. Third down play here. They have to get it to the 36.
Hey, watch the screen. So we gonna take it.
The Rams come out in a nickel package.
Stay at home. Understand, screen.
Throws it. And it's caught. Hunter is there on the stop. Excellent recognition by the receiver, reading the coverage and adjusting his route accordingly.
Option routes are receiving routes designed to take advantage of the coverage. It's up to both the receiver and the quarterback to make the same read. If the receiver reads zone and the quarterback reads man, you can see passes going right to defenders.
Everything you got.
Jones in motion.
It's on. Play hard and fast, baby.
With a counter play. Thompson comes up to make the play. Taylor is closing in on 100 yards rushing. Eighth play of this drive.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Don't make a play. Hey.
The Rams line up in the quarter defense. Little misdirection. Right is there on the stop. At the 20.
That was a good job by the back who just saw the hole, and boom, he hit it right in there for a few yards, and he got the chain gang moving.
And this is the ninth play of this drive. Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Let's go, one deep. Tackle. I'm right.
So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. And goes to the tailback. Pulls. Grandma is there for the tackle at the 13. Taylor running hard, going right through the arm tackles. And this is the 10th play of this drive. They're inside the 15.
What's quarterback scramble? I'm coming through, baby.
The last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown.
Ain't no thing. We're talking about Green.
They give it to the halfback. Right is there on the stop. This is a textbook type drive.
And the thing is, everything they've called has worked. Even if it hasn't worked, it still worked.
It's first and goal at the 4-yard line.
Stay at home. Keep the throttle down. We like to practice rules. Hey. Let's go. Be physical.
He tucks it away. Dives. Touchdown. Thompson is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. Christensen comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. Taylor was their workhorse on that long scoring drive, John.
Yep, his wheels need a good rest after that.
Christensen comes in to kick off. Good distance. This one is handled by Norris.
Kickoff return 17 yards.
The Rams have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 18. First and 10. So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable.
Here we go, baby. Let's go now.
Pass play here on first down. Throwing. No completion there.
And there's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Second and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Ballard scans the defense from the gun. Drops back. Gets the pass off. Well, that perfect throw is wasted, and that could have been a very big play.
Third and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Under pressure. Sack.
He does a nice job using leverage to get after the quarterback. And you combine that with his quick first step, you really have something special.
Molden is the deep return man. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 49-yard line.
The 2-minute warning coming up.
Drive at the 49-yard line. First and 10.
Here it comes.
Taylor in the backfield.
Play football. Left.
He gets the carry. Turner comes up to make the play at the 47.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let us big time. Hey, let's go one deep. Let's go, D. Let's
The
go.
Eagles line up in the bunch formation. Going to the left. Frazier is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Thompson was taken out earlier with a minor injury, but now returns to the game. The Rams come out in a 4-3. Cross play to the right. Perry tackles him, but not before the first down is reached.
They did a pretty good job of recognizing what they wanted to. They just got there a little late.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
The Rams with a four-man front.
Hey, watch that screen.
Low comes in motion.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Yeah, you see me. Get it up.
Gets the call. Norris is there on the stop at the 37-yard line.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at him. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Here we go. Nothing.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Singles comes up to make the play. Taylor battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. On third down, they have to get it to the 30 for a first. The Eagles call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Just about a minute left.
From the start. Here we go, man.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Everything they do works on third down.
Yeah, no matter what down it is, when you keep moving the chains and you keep the defense out in the field, you're having a productive drive.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
On the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Do something. Let's go. Army, run.
They'll spot this one at the 26. He records his third tackle of the game. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Second and long coming up here.
26-yard line.
Play hard and fast.
Give it to the halfback. Turner is there for the tackle at the 25.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
If they can get it to the 15-yard line, they'll get a first down.
Let's turn it up.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. Dropping back with the throw. Ball loose. The Rams pick up the fumble. Turner is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. So we have a challenge.
The officials are going to review it. Whenever a questionable call happens in the last 2 minutes, the review is called from upstairs.
I thought he was down and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
No fumble recovered.
The guys upstairs made the right call as the referee overturned the call and got it right.
Yep, and it's important to get the calls right in these last 2 minutes.
The veteran connecting for the field goal. Great run, 24 straight points.
Heck, with the way they're playing right now, they could score 124.
As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Christensen will be kicking off. Squib kick. From the 9-yard line. The Rams need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 34-yard line. Ball on their own 34. So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable. Pass play here on first down with the pass, and he can't find a way to keep possession.
He can catch just about anything that the quarterback throws in his direction. He couldn't find a way to quiet that one down and bring it in for a catch.
And this should be the last play of the half.
34-yard line.
Stay posted now. Here we go. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Ballard sends a man in motion. Drops back with the throw. Goes up, makes the catch. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. The Eagles ahead of the Rams 24-0.
We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Number 10 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 34
should be a return here. This one is fielded by Molden.
If they keep playing like they did in the first half, you can chalk up another win for this franchise.
Turner was taken out earlier with a minor injury, but now returns to the game.
Here we go, baby, rock and roll.
Myers with a man in motion.
Post left, strong right.
Looking for room. Eaton is there for the tackle at the 32.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go now.
The backs are lined up in an I. With the pass. Incomplete pass. That short pass is incomplete. It'll be third down now.
Third and 7. Ball on the 32-yard line.
The Eagles come out with 4 wide receivers lined up tight. With the throw, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 39.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
On the 10. Watch out. Let's go. Let's burn it up, Pete.
Hand off to the tailback. Missed tackle. So this one will be spotted at the 47. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
On the
The
carry.
coordinator talked about running the ball right out the
Gain of
defense
8
today.
on the
That's a
play.
book on these guys. Be physical and run it right at them.
Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Break it up, baby. Come on. Let's go. Be good.
Throws it. This one falls incomplete.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
Third and 2. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Keep it up. Dig in, dig in.
The Rams come out in a 4-3. On the carry. Closing in with the throw. It's batted away. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. is just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
Hall comes into the game for the punt. Norris sets up, waiting for the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 14-yard line. The
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 14-yard line. First and 10.
Bruce, the lone back, number 84, goes in motion. On the call, Greer is there for the tackle
On the run.
at the 21.
Gain of 6
Bruce
on the
runs
play.
it through the middle, a gain of about 6.
Second and 4. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Turn it up now. Come on, Sam.
Nickelback in this time.
Alert, fire.
Hunts, pressure, can't get it away.
Looks like there was a missed assignment somewhere. The play looked like it was developing perfectly. And boom, the pass rusher got there and dragged him down.
Ball on their own 16.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Drops back with the pass. Almost picked off.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well. Bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
Molden sets up to run back the punt. From the 45, sharp stiffle. Molden returns this one to the 46-yard line.
The Eagles will start the drive at the 46-yard line. First and 10.
Get it started.
Taylor, the deep back.
Let's go. All right, now.
Looking for room. Great fake. Going long to the left. He made the catch. Wilson is there for this tackle at the 3-yard line. They came with pressure and paid for it.
Yeah, that was a great-looking play. They made the perfect call, and they caught him in the wrong defense at the right time.
They're just 3 yards away from the end zone.
On the 3-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Let's turn it up, D. Get some slack going.
The last time they were down here, they settled for a field goal.
We turning it up. No more, fellas. Defense, get
A little
ready.
misdirection. Keeps his feet moving. And he gets in there. Touchdown. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. The point after is good.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys on the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Christensen comes in to kick off.
Norris back deep.
Booming kick downfield. This one is fielded by Norris. Nothing happened for the offense on their last drive as they went 3 and out.
On the return.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
With a counterplay. Snow is there for the tackle at the 20-yard line.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Throws it. He couldn't control it.
That was another play where he started running before he had possession of the ball. You got to make the catch before you start thinking about what you're going to do with it.
As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Number 25 was there on the cover.
The intended receiver on the play.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Number 10 will come in now to punt it away. Molden into return. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 42-yard line.
Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Deuce it.
Only one man back. Play action. Gets rid of it. And he had it and lost it. Incomplete.
All he could do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Here we come.
Taylor, the lone back. Myers sends a man in motion. Pressure coming. This pass is incomplete.
Sometimes you see a quarterback purposely underthrow a receiver so the defensive back overruns it. I don't think that was the case there.
Harris was the intended receiver on that play.
Third and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's run, man.
These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. He has time. Gets rid of it. Incomplete.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
Turner was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Norris gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 22-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Hey, let's go, 1D. Hey, let's go.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. He tucks it away. Number 90 is there for the tackle at the 26. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Watch out. Let's go. Shotgun. Hey, watch the screen.
They'll go from the shotgun. Dropping back. Throws it. He had a shot but couldn't come up with it.
He's always been able to catch a ball. He has soft hands and good body control. He ran a good route, and the quarterback made the right read. He just didn't bring it in.
Third and 6. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Solo. Keep moving.
The Eagles with a four-man front. Throwing. Number 52 brings him down before he can reach the marker. The pass is caught, but just shy of the first down.
That was perfect defense. They allowed the catch, but they were there to make the tackle.
This punt will be his 7th of the day. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 34-yard line.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Setting up play action. Hunts going long. Drops the interception. Got just a little too much air under it.
Intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen.
Taylor, the deep man, gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Third and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's go. Defense, get ready.
The Rams come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off. Thompson comes up to make the play at the 39-yard line.
You know, when it's third and so many yards, why the heck would you run a pass pattern that was short of the first? Makes no sense to me.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 26-yard line.
Ball on their own
Will
26.
start the drive at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. They're going to spot this one at the 28. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game.
Second
3
and
minutes
9.
remaining in the quarter.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. One more, fella. One back. Hey, let's go.
Gets the pass off. Complete to the wide receiver. Smith didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
It's third down with 3 to go.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
We turning it up. Let's go. Blue down, blue down.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Nice play fake. With the pass, almost intercepted.
Good defense and 3 and out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 29-yard line.
So they have first and 10
Ball
here.
on the 29-yard line.
Watch the man. Under 10.
The Rams come out in a nickel package.
Here I come. Keep the throttle down. Do something. Clear.
He hands it off. Perry makes the play at the 35-yard line. 5-yard gain.
On the play. Second and 5. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Check it out, baby. Here we go.
Taylor, the lone setback. hand it off to the back. He comes up to make the play. Taylor is showing no signs of slowing down as that gain puts him over 125 yards. First and 10.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
We're talking about green. We like to press the rules.
Looking to run it here. Look at that power. Wright is there on the stop at the 47-yard line.
He's done his part out there. You know that they wanted to run the ball and the defense coming in, and that's exactly what they've done.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Don't make a play.
The Rams line up in a 4-3.
All on us, y'all.
To carry it, Grandma is there for the tackle at the 45.
They might not be busting off big gains, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Third down. To convert, they have to get it to the 45-yard line.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Loop from the wide receiver.
He's one of the most dangerous receivers. Like to get the ball in his hands because he can break a long one at any time.
They're in the red zone.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
It's showtime, baby.
The last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it. Looking upfield, Singleton comes up to make the play. At the 15, number 21 takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards.
Second and 7. Ball on the 15-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our day.
Receives the handoff. Thompson is there on the stop at the 11-yard line. And he picks up about 4. 11 yards to the end
Ball
zone.
on the 11-yard line.
Play football. Come on.
They've done very well on third down to this point. Gets the call. Singleton is there for the tackle. Putting together a nice drive here.
And they're frustrating this defense in the process. 2 times they've converted on third down.
They need 7 yards for a touchdown.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Watch your man. Stay both now. You can't stop me. Let's go. Defense.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Eagles ahead of the Rams 31-0. The Eagles begin this fourth quarter with an insurmountable lead in the ball in the red zone. They have 7 yards to the end zone.
7-yard line.
Stay soft, man. Keep it up.
The Rams with a 4-man front. With a counterplay. Touchdown, Eagles. Touchdown, Eagles. Taylor is in again. And he's made the most of every opportunity, has taken 4 carries into the end zone for touchdowns. Christensen comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. The Eagles have it all working now as they continue to expand their lead.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Norris back deep.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. This one is fielded by Norris.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
The Rams will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Keep moving.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3.
Get it, son. Not today. We gotta have it.
On the ground. Number 90 is there on the stop at the 19. Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Let's go now. All day, baby. Come on.
From the gun. Throws it. It's broken up. Smith was his intended target. Molden had the coverage on the play.
Third and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Nothing long, nothing long. We turn it.
The Eagles come out in a dime package.
The defense loves to bring extra rushers from all over trying to create pressure. Obviously, they'll have to make some adjustments to their protection scheme to prevent plays like that.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. From the 46. Molden has a decent return, taking it to the 42. Ball on the 42-yard line.
The drive at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hold the look. We're talking about
The Rams line up in a 4-3.
Hey, watch that screen. Here we go, baby.
Hand off on the draw. They're going to spot this one at the 38-yard line. That's 3 tackles so far for them today.
They've done a good job moving the ball on the ground, and you can give most of the credit to that big offensive line. They've controlled the line of scrimmage from the very start.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
All right, now.
Going to the left. Eaton is there for the tackle at the 36. Taylor slashes ahead for a gain of 3. Third down play upcoming. To convert, they have to get it to the 32.
Get some slack going. Stay at home.
They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Thompson makes the stop, and they'll be short of the marker. Trying to take time off the clock with the lead. What do you think, John? Are they a little too conservative here?
But maybe you want to give the other team as little time as possible. They're pretty comfortable running it, and falling short of the first isn't a big deal because you keep the clock moving.
Christensen needs to put everything he has into this one. Oh, hit the crossbar. After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 41-yard line.
They soft, man.
Only one man back.
Stay both now. Back up, baby.
Hand it off to the back. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. About 7 yards here.
7-yard gain on the play.
Ball on their own 48.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ballard back in the shotgun. Under pressure with the pass. And this pass is completed. Snow is there on the stop at the 42-yard line.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Too deep. Watch your eyes. Hey, watch the screen. We gotta have it deep. Here we come. They ain't got nothing.
This one is handed off. They're going to spot this one at the 37-yard line. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep. Keep the throttle down.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Uses the pump. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go, boys. I'm coming through, baby.
The Eagles come out in a dime package. Throws it. And he's forced out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Bruce didn't get enough for the first. Fourth and inches.
Turn it up, D. All right, here we go. We turning it up.
Looking to run it here. Nothing doing. He stopped short. Ball on their own 34.
Danny. Watch out.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. To carry it, Grandma comes up to make the play at the 39.
He's dominated out there in this one. He told me this week at practice that he was going to have a big game, and he's really shown us that big playability.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 39-yard line.
We're talking about Green. Defense, get ready.
The Rams come out in the quarter defense.
Let's go. Regular. So we gonna take it.
They give it to the halfback. You could hear the collision up here. Taylor paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Under 10.
Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. He tucks it away. Eaton is there on the stop at the 38-yard line. Philadelphia comes up short on 3rd down again. Hall is ready to punt this one away. Norris lines up deep for the punt return. From the 27-yard line.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
The Rams will start the drive at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let us big time.
With a counterplay. Hendricks is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line. Pickup of about 8. Second and 2 coming up here.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Stay both now. Let's go now.
The Rams line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Nearly intercepted. Number 52 had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Nowhere. Check it. Big stop right here.
This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
Passing here on 3rd and short. Gets rid of it. Johnson comes up to make the play at the 43.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on 3rd down, and he's there for the reception and the 1st down.
showtime, baby.
Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off. Interception. Perfect timing as he goes up to grab the off-target throw.
The coach is always talking about his contributions on defense, and you can see why when he makes plays like that. Let me tell you, he's a guy that you got to be careful of when you're trying to throw the ball into the area that he's covering.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 37.
They don't get nothing. Don't stop. Don't
The
stop.
Rams come out in a 4-3. He gets the count. And he just got leveled. Taylor busted through for a few tough yards. Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Turn it up now. Here we go. 72. Right.
Low, the motion man.
Here we go.
Hand off to the tailback. Great to get free. Randolph is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line. Taylor manages a yard or two on the delay play. And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
Get it up.
They line up in the I formation. Low goes in motion.
Defense, get ready.
On the call. Eaton brings him down before he can reach the marker. The third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. From the 15-yard line. Norris has nowhere to go and is wrapped up at the 16-yard line. The first and 10.
Will start the drive at the 16-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package.
Let's go. We like to press the wolves.
Fullback handoff. Setting up play action. Throws it. Almost picked off. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Second and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Let's run.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Closing in. Drops the interception. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again. It hasn't been easy when he's dropped back to pass as we take a look at the numbers.
Third and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
We fine. We good. Let's go.
The Eagles come out in a dime package.
Keep moving.
Drops back. With the pass. Swatted away at the line. Boy, none of the defenders can hang on to it. That's the third drop interception on this drive.
Yeah, they're all over the field, but they can't come up with the catches.
Number 10 comes into the game for the punt. Jackson looks like he's ready for the return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 47-yard line.
Ball on their own 47.
Start the drive at the 47-yard line. First and 10.
All right, now.
They'll go from the I formation.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. They ain't got nothing. Watch your man. Let's go, let's go,
With a counter play. Perry is there on the stop. Taylor takes the handoff on the counter, picking up 5. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
There we go, D. Here we go, baby.
Out of the I formation. Turner in motion.
Let's go, be first.
A little misdirection. Perry comes up to make the play at the 44. Taylor takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Looking for a third down conversion here. They have to get it to the 43.
Bring it up, bring it up.
Myers sends a man in motion with a counter play. Norris makes the tackle, but it's beyond the marker, so they pick up a first down. Good run to convert for the first down.
The counter step really seemed to freeze the defense. They saw the play going in one direction, and boom, the ball carrier was going in the other direction.
So they have first and 10 here.
On the 42-yard line.
Strong, two backers. Blue down. All day,
Lowe
baby.
comes
Come
in
on.
motion.
Deuces. Stay both now.
Fullback handoff. Thompson is there on the stop. So a gain of about 1.
1-yard gain on the play. Second and 9. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's run, man. Do something. 53. What's the hard count? Yeah, it's on.
Tucks it away. Great move to get free. This one will be spotted at the 41. 9 tackles for him today. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Give it underneath. You need a rush. Let's go.
This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Philadelphia 38, St. Louis 0. This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.